Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you're here. Thank you for clicking. I do appreciate it so much. Hey, we have another introduction to the channel, a new band that I've never heard of. This particular band was recommended to me by someone over on Ko-Fi, and so want to get to that right away. We're looking at a band called Gargoyle. Gargoyle is what it says. It's their 2020 release. It's 54 and a half minutes long with 11 songs. So pretty good size album. It's just called Gargoyle. That's the name of the album, self-titled. And the Ko-Fi, he made a donation, so of course I take care of his recommendation right away. We're going to listen to a band called Nightmare Conspiracy. So it sounds intriguing. Nightmare Conspiracy. I'm not sure how those two words work together, but I'm sure it's all going to be explained momentarily. Nightmare Conspiracy. Interesting harmonies.
Every instant we are drowning, disconnected from the sacred lake by all conditions.
Nice little change up.
By our addictions, they can't run. They stay quiet. They feel shame. Choked by the use of a super strain.
Nice rhythm groove. Cool lead. Nice runs. I was gonna say I wasn't ready for it to be over. I was into it. Cool sounds in the background behind that guitar. Nicely done. Wonder if that's a guitar doing that. Cool. Yeah, it took me a second. It took me a second. It's one of those bands where this happened recently. Whoops. Oh my goodness, what are we doing here? Oh boy. Little sneak preview of what's coming up. You guys are so lucky. You get all that inside knowledge. What was I saying? Very good song. I don't even know what I was saying. Dang it. But anyways, about the Gargoyles. It's very cool. Very cool. In guitar lick, and then into the harder, that they kind of started with and ended with, then into that harder rhythm. Oh, I remember what I was saying. They're one of those bands that takes me a while, takes me a minute to sort of hear. And the vocals right away, I was having a hard time focusing on those as far as the not necessarily the vocals as far as the words go, but just the melody. It was like, what was I hearing? And then what I started hearing was some really pretty amazing harmonies through that entire vocal performance. Harmonized, multiple part harmonies. I don't know how many parts, but there was some pretty cool harmony stacking going on, and somebody was hitting a pretty high note and made it kind of pretty cool. And so then as soon as I started realizing that, I down a little bit further down the road, I realized, oh, okay, wait, I am totally like into this now. I've got it. It feels really good. I've liked how they've progressed the song, how they've changed. I'm enjoying the drumming. I'm enjoying the guitar playing quite a bit. I loved the way they approached the rhythms, the picking, and the rhythms. I really did like how they approached that. Super good. I didn't hear any like amazing thing coming out of the bass, but the bass was present enough. I'm a bass player. Turn the bass up. Give us some punch. But anyways, pretty good. Really good, actually. I realized, oh man, I'm totally into this. Cool, man. And then I was just really digging, hearing the song and how the melody was progressing and how the harmonies were changing. So that was really good. And then there's another major point I was just thinking of, and then I lost myself. It's hard to remember everything. And then when I think of things while I'm telling you something else, then I got to remember what it was. It's like, oh, dang it. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, I remember. See, my short-term memory is getting better for some reason. It must be the MTC oil. It's got to be it. Oh no, I forgot again. During the lead, pretty good, really good lead. I liked it. It was, what do I want to say? It was kind of fast, not overly, not bananas fast, but a lot of real smooth finger runs and scale, and working outside the scale and making it interesting too. so runs, I would say, I guess. Licks. Okay. Don't get, I was going to say something, but I just edit. Uh, but I like the rhythm. I like the I like the rhythm. I liked what the guitars were doing, and I liked what the bass and drums were doing behind that lead a lot. I thought it was a really cool backdrop, where he can really. It was perfect. What he did just really fit well with what the band was doing as far as rhythm wise. I liked that a lot. It really just sort of right when he was doing that, and I was kind of mentioning it at the time, and just as I was mentioning it, it just all of a sudden it just really took the song to another level. I thought, as I started appreciating each thing more and more, I was thinking, okay, yeah, I do like this, and then all of a sudden that period of the song where the lead was happening and that rhythm was happening, I really appreciated it even more. It just took that level slightly higher, where I felt like this is a good song. This is a really good song, and definitely would love to hear more from these guys. Gargoyle is the name, and remember, this was a recommended song from another site and of mine. I think it was Ko-Fi. So, Nightmare Conspiracy. Never figured out what Nightmare Conspiracy is, but the very first song on the album is called Truth of a Tyrant. So I pretty much got to hear that. And some great Plastic Nothing, some Cursed Generation. I love the titles. Electric Sickness, Wrath, Orphean, and then Nightmare Conspiracy. Waltz Dystopia. Oh man, Obliviant One, Acid Crown, and oh no, how do you say that word? I know what it is. Asphyxia. Asphyxia. Oh God, stop trying. Cool. All right, so somebody tell me you've heard of these guys. Besides, who recommended it. And let me know a little bit more about them. I couldn't figure out where they were from, which I haven't looked that hard, but nothing I looked into so far talks about it. But there's a little blurb on Spotify about them. So it looks like it's a couple different members from some different groups that they came from and sort of formed a group together. I hadn't heard of any of these other groups, but it sounds like they picked the best person from each of these groups to make this super group, is what I would call it. Yeah, so it's a collaboration. This fresh collaboration sees them expand their repertoire to create something fresh, fascinating, and far-reaching. Yeah, totally. I thought so. I would say that's probably. I could have just said that, and then I didn't have to do all this other trying to figure out how to say that. But too late for that. Let me know what you think, guys, down in the comments. Just go on down there. Let me know. I'll read them. I read all the comments. I always like your comments. That way I read it. So if you've got one like on your comment, that's me. That's me. I read it. And sometimes I respond, and sometimes I heart. I love hearting. It's so awesome. Makes me feel like it's just a big hug. Thank you for participating on my channel. Thank you. So yeah, that's a good place for all that. It's the community, it's where we get to know each other and say stuff. It's not just me talking at you right now. I'm not talking at you. I'm kind of talking at you, but I'm really talking to you. But, I don't know. Is it semantics, or does it totally mean something different? I think it means something different, huh? They're two different things. Don't conflate them. Glad we cleared this up. I feel much better about the day. Don't forget to check my Patreon and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you for those that have. You guys are awesome. And so if you haven't subscribed, do that. And then you can also join this channel, this YouTube channel, Music with Todd Ledbetter. You can become a member. So you can do that. And you can join the other member I have and myself. Good times. And then there's other things like the Ko-Fi. You know, if you want to make a request, you want me to do it right away. I should have stuck with the synopsis on the band's page. Now I lost my voice. Anyways, all that. So help the page out a little bit if you can, if you like it. I'll see you guys later.